ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm Officer Fleur with the Groceries Police Department. Just here being on a video recorded. Do you have a receipt for all this?
Over my phone. Why?
Okay. Can I see it?
My phone is going out.
Okay.
Why?
So they just watched you walk out past all points of sale without a receipt. So
no, nobody. Who?
Can we go back and figure it out then?
My Uber's coming, sir.
Okay. Well then, I'm gonna have no choice. You're being detained at this point.
Why?
You're not free to leave because I believe you have stolen all this stuff.
No, I did not take this right here, this dress.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can we go back inside and figure it out then?
That's what she's saying.
No. Can we go back inside and figure it out, or were you?
Well, listen, sir. My Uber's coming, so.
No, you're not going then.
Why?
14.5.
Okay, let's figure it out.
Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna be late for my Uber.
Can you show me on another contact at the front line? Well, then you'll just have to call a new one. Let's go.
No, I don't, because my insurance is not caught. My insurance is not
Okay.
covered.
Okay. So this is what's going to happen right now. Either we go figure this out, or you're being detained for this. We're going to figure it out, and then if you've stolen this stuff, then I will arrest you for it. Or we can go inside and solve this issue, and then we don't have to go down that route. It's your call.
Okay.
I was standing right here when you walked out. So let's go back inside and just try to figure it out.
Okay.
Okay. That's probably the best route.
All right. Am I going to jail?
We're gonna see.
Well, I didn't pay for it, none of this.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see what they want to do.
Okay.
This is an employee here. When another employee watched you walk out, that's how I know that none of this stuff is paid for. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's up to him. If he would like to provide you the opportunity, do you have the money to pay for this?
Not all.
Not all of it? Okay. Well. Okay. Why don't you grab your phone? Or let's walk over here. I'm just gonna have you walk over here. You put that back in there. No, leave your purse here.
Oh,
Okay, and we're just gonna walk over here to the bench. We're coming back in right now. Okay. So, what's going on? Let's keep going this way.
I just need some stuff.
Okay, let's go over here. I'm gonna have you sit down on this bench. Okay, so you didn't pay for anything, right? You sit down. Okay. All right. So we'll get you a total in a. Okay. Okay. Out of my list. Okay, but won't prosecute? Yeah. Cool. All right. You think it's over 2,000? Probably not.
No, sir, those are mine.
I know.
Oh, those are...
You got two tools in the thing. Hey.
No.
All right. So. Walk right out. Yeah. Yep.
He was here on another issue that I called on, and then she. Right.
All right. Okay. So right now, I know you have a walking issue. So I'm gonna take your phone here, and this purse is yours, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have you walk with me out to my vehicle. These are in a
One
purse.
was in her handbag, one was in here.
Okay. Can you walk out with me? So we're gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be separate. Yeah. It's not over 2 minutes. So.
Okay. We're gonna lift right now for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
2 copies of that document.
So here's what's happening right now. You can sit there if it's a little bit better. So I appreciate your honesty. Honesty goes a long way with me. Okay. So I appreciate you being honest. Did you not see me sitting here? Okay. Okay. So they want to press charges for the theft. Okay. So I'm not going to take you to jail. All right. But so
When you press charges, what happens?
well, you're going to get. So I'm not going to issue you a cite today because then I'd have to book you and release you. Okay. So like I said, I appreciate the honesty. Honesty goes a long way with me. If you keep that up, then this will be a much quicker process, okay? There's 2 options that we have, okay? So right now, you are under arrest, though. Okay, just so you're aware of that. I'm gonna search your bag here, because this is on your person. Is there anything else in here that doesn't belong to you? No. Are you sure? Okay. Where'd you get these?
I got those at Target. My daughter did.
Do you guys sell these?
That's mine.
Yeah.
That's from Target. My daughter got me that. I use some.
Okay. So you don't have an ID or driver's license on you?
Yeah.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, on the front.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not it.
Yeah, I got it.
No, it's not it. That's my.
Yep.
That's my friend.
Okay. Stop.
Okay.
Stop. Sit down.
It's right here.
Nope, stop. Who's this?
That's my friend. Sugar daddy. That's my sugar daddy. That's my friend. That's my grandmother.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna call him. All right. So it's not in here.
I thought you said I wasn't gonna be arrested.
You're not. Just hold on. Okay. So I gotta figure out who she is. Yeah, exactly. So
Depends on this one.
yeah. So
You have to work on scan and all that stuff. And there's quite a bit in those too.
and I'm just assuming 3-year trespassing this as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and just so you're aware, you're being trespassed from this Fred Meyers for 3 years. If you come back, you're subject to arrest. Today's date is the 29th of July, the 2023. So if you return by July 29th of 2026, you are subject to arrest. Yeah, I'll just take the itemized sheet once you get it, and then can you pull video? Yeah, because I'll and then I'll get you a case number and a card. Have you done the Axon uplink, or do you normally email it? Okay.
Yep. So I'll give you an email so you can send me the link.
Yeah.
And then I'll upload the video and walk out.
I just
Who's this?
hers. So she walked out with like just a cart full of stuff.
And I missed the one in custody part. Alright. Anyone else in that car right there?
Which one?
Or which car are you?
So here.
I guess I'm playing catch up. Sorry.
This is what I need. So these two things were in her purse. I need to get you to go find out who that is and contact him. If you-
These are the person we need to do what?
those are in her. Yeah, those are in her wallet. So I need to figure out who that is and if he's aware that she's in possession.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Who did she say this is?
She says it's her neighbor. That she's.
It's her who?
It's her neighbor / boyfriend.
Her neighbor.
Yeah. Which I mean, if that's true, then and he's okay with it, then she can have it. But if not,
If she let me, I can grab it.
if he allows her to have that, then she can have possession of it.
Yeah, okay.
But if not,
Just contact this person.
yeah.
I'm gonna leave this open or closed?
You can close it.
Close it. Hello.
Hey, brother.
You were the one that called this in?
So, long story short,
Here, you stand over here.
this gentleman was here because I called him on another suspicious vehicle that was here that he went and cleared.
Okay.
When he came back and was addressing me with what happened, this lady just straight walked out. My apparel associate was behind her, like, hey, this jewelry just fell out of her purse. She hasn't gone through check stands. And he proceeded to follow her out over between the two red vehicles over there. And he's like, what's going on? She's like, yeah, I didn't pay.
What's she tag?
He's like, yeah, I didn't pay for this stuff.
Pay for what? Do you know what she tagged?
Oh, yeah, they're tallying it up now. It's a big, I mean, there's probably over $100 just in alcohol alone in the cart.
Okay. I'll work on this.
All right. So what was our grand total?
$916
Well, those glasses that didn't have UPC, so.
plus another 22. So we're looking at $940, $930,
Okay.
$940.
Okay, I'll take that.
So yeah, we'll call it $940.
Should be a felony, not a felony.
Here you go.
All right.
Scissors? 10 more scissors.
Oh no, you can just take them.
There's got ID.
Yeah, I know. I got her ID. So she had another ID in her purse for a male. She says it's like her boyfriend. She called him her sugar daddy. So I don't know. I got to figure out if she can have that or not have that or whatever.
Did this happen while you were here for the other
Dude,
test?
she walked out with my car right there. Like I'm just gonna start parking like in front of the doors because
Yeah, because I called him on a suspicious vehicle, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
And he had just cleared that vehicle, came back over to give me the follow-up on it, and we're standing there, and my apparel associate's following this lady up, like, she didn't pay, she's going straight out the door, jewelry's falling out of her purse,
Okay.
and blah, 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 like, 4 pieces of jewelry fell out of her purse in produce. And so he followed out and was like, what's going on?
Yeah, she's like, I paid for everything. The receipt's on my phone. I was like, let me see it. She said, my phone's dying. And I was like, well, then we gotta go back inside and figure it out. And she goes, well, I'm gonna miss my Uber. I was like, if your phone dies, Uber won't care. Like, let's go back inside and figure it out. And then as we're walking back in, she's like, okay, I took everything. I was like, all right, okay.
So, 940, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you want me to do the transport for you then?
I don't. Well, so I was.
Are
I
you
was
good here?
Well, no. So I was curious. So initially, because I thought you guys were gonna have the Occupy Bird, I was just gonna cite and release. Well, I wasn't gonna cite and release, but now that we have Manning, we could cite and release, and that way, I don't have to file through investigations. I can just have the cite now.
Be book and release.
It would be a book and release, but it'd be a cite and release. Well, because that way she'd have the cite.
Right.
You know, so I'd cite her, and then because then it'd just be still not in custody.
No, it's not. You don't have to in custody, but are you going to take her to the jail?
Yeah. Could you process her for me? Just that way she's ID'd, because I don't like that she doesn't have a driver's license, or she doesn't have any ID on her, and
No DOL photo.
there is a DOL photo, but she has someone else's ID, so I'd like to have her fingerprints on file just to be like,
Okay.
you know.
Okay. What's Davis working on?
He's working the ID.
Okay. So I'll move my car over and we can swap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So yeah, if you just want to send me the details in the email and then a link to submit everything,
Yeah, that will be my next thing.
because I'll need her name and
Yeah.
stamps. So I can put it for my report.
That'll all be, I'll just add that. I'll add that to the email.
Perfect. Yep.
I'm waiting for phone numbers on this.
No phone numbers?
Oh,
Where's he live?
I'm waiting. Out of
Oh.
Seattle. I'm waiting for phone numbers.
Okay.
So we'll give it a minute.
Okay, so here's what I got. So your DOL address is out of Yakima. I know you don't live in Yakima. So where you live now?
I live in Shoreline.
You live in Shoreline?
Yeah, on North Gate.
Okay, how'd you get here?
The Uber.
How?
Uber.
You Ubered here?
Yeah, through my insurance.
Through your
I
insurance?
have night here. That's not
Yeah, okay. So why did you come here?
because it's nice out here.
Okay. Alright. Have you been out here before? Like this area?
Yeah, to see my daughter.
To see your daughter?
She's in a shelter.
She's in a shelter here?
And for my grandkids.
Okay. Okay, so just due to the amount, a little bit of game change. I know,
I'm going to get arrested.
hold on. It's going to be what's called a book and release. So you're going to get driven to the jail, you're going to get processed, okay? And then you're going to be released directly from the jail, okay, with all your property. But you did take almost $1,000 worth of merchandise.
Oh,
All right?
wow.
So just due to the volume, all right, that's what we're going to do. All right? That was a lot of items. All right? So I'm going to have you go ahead and take a step out for me. So she needs the walker to walk. No, I haven't. I haven't searched her at all. Would you object?
Let's have Jennifer come so she's working.
Yeah.
We'll search.
Okay, come back to Sam again.
Oh yeah. Just ask for a female officer. Okay. So we're gonna get a female officer here to do a search for you. Go ahead and get comfy. We're gonna close the door until then.
Is this collapsible?
Yeah, it is collapsible.
If not, I could put it in mine.
well,
But
We'll take it. So with her property, she does have scissors and dikes.
She's good. I'm good.
Yeah, so that has to come off just for the jail.
Just for the jail, okay?
Yeah, but it'll be given back to you.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna get you in police back inside.
And then we'll get out of here shortly, okay?
Go ahead and sit back for me, and I can buckle you in. Okay.
Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Thank you. So this is Anaya. This is the info she gave me. She said she does not have an ID on her. She's been in the store about 7 hours or so. She said she's waiting for someone to pick her up. She's visiting here.
Okay.
Yes. She said she doesn't live here. She's from India. She's with family. They're coming to pick her up still. A few times. So basically, she's been in the store. We've been watching for at least 4 hours. She's taken a ton of merchandise, different kinds. We're getting a total right now for you. It'll be well over 500, I'm sure.
No, it'll be more.
You're right.
Yeah.
And she put them all into big 3 reusable bags. And then she kept getting really close to the door. She'd stand there. She'd on her phone. About 3 times she did that. And then she came back in the store, kept shopping. And then eventually we just stopped her because she passed the first set of doors, went into the vestibule. We stopped her in the vestibule, brought her back here. She's saying that she was still planning to pay for it.
Okay, what do you guys want done?
We're going to prosecute for resale and trespass.
Okay.
But let me just pay for it and not.
That's not happening. So you don't have an ID on you or anything like that? No? No driver's license?
No, I don't drive here also.
Okay. So you don't have any sort of Illinois ID, anything like that?
I'm not from this country.
Okay, well there's a lot of people who aren't from this country
Yeah,
that still
but
have
no.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a middle name?
No. I can only do is I don't mind paying for it, everything, and then leaving. But
No,
cash.
that's not happening.
Can't do that anymore. We lost that opportunity.
Why can't I just
Yeah.
pay for it?
Yeah,
Because-
we're way past that. You committed a felony.
But if I'm paying for it, what is the harm?
It would have been fine if you didn't leave, right? You would have had that opportunity to pay, but because you left the store, at that point you chose to not pay for it. And we can't go back. That already happened.
So now how do you order it or what do you do?
You can't come back to Target. You can go to Walmart or Meijer or Kohl's, or you're going to have to find a different store to shop
You don't
at.
have to fill this out. Well,
But again, you made that decision. I didn't.
I'm gonna try to run this and see if I can get it to come back. I'm gonna step out of here because I know it's like
I'm a
dead
very
zone
nice
here.
guy, I promise, but this is my job.
I'm afraid no record on file for last name of FELONY. First on the, I'll check online. You don't have to have like a town or anything, do you?
Where do you live?
India.
Negative.
Who are you staying with right now? Where does your family live?
Family is in India.
How'd you get here?
On the flight.
On the flight?
Yeah.
So you're here by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. They let you fly over without a passport?
Of course I have one.
You have a
Is
passport?
it with you?
It's on, how do I carry the passport and roam around?
Okay. Let's see your passport.
I don't have a passport right now.
So, okay. You flew here from India to America.
Exactly, but the passport is not with me in this bag.
Do you have a picture of it?
Listen, I don't want to get into any trouble.
Yeah, it's too late for that, girl. Pull up your passport.
No, but then what am I supposed to do?
That's none of my business. I don't know. You shouldn't have been stealing stuff.
I've not yet done anything.
Oh, you have. Pull up your passport.
For what? What do I do?
Okay. So you can pull up your passport now, or we're gonna take you back to the station and you can pull up your passport there.
Please don't. I'm really.
It's too late. Can you please just pull up your
But
passport?
you promised me that nothing is going to happen.
I did not promise you anything.
Of course, you said that nothing. Once we do this system, you can leave.
No, I said as soon as we're done with our recording, we'll try to get you out of here as soon as we can.
Yeah, you said you
I did
just.
not-
You won't be allowed to.
We're not gonna fight with
We're
him.
not arguing.
We're not gonna
We're
fight
not
with him.
arguing.
It's too late.
So what do you want me to do?
I need you to pull up your passport. I need to see
Okay.
valid identification for you.
And then,
And then you will be going back to the station with us. I need to see your identification.
please don't take me to the station.
That's simply not going to happen. You don't get to have that choice anymore. You
But
made
one second.
you made lots of poor choices today, and now you have to pay for
But
those poor
he said
choices.
he's not going to put me in the station.
Well, that's not. He doesn't work for us. I don't know who this man is.
So I'm really sorry. I'm ready to pay for this.
That's again. I understand that you're sorry. I know you're ready to pay for it now, but you didn't want to pay for it then. So I need you to give me your identification, please.
I'm really sorry.
Okay.
Please.
You guys are getting the receipt. How long you have?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff. She's just scanning it all into her receipt.
But one second. He promised me that you can leave once
Anaya.
it's scanned.
Simply none of my business. That has nothing to do with our job.
And it's
So
not
what do you want me to do?
Passport, please. Thank you.
So what are all those other things that you were just swiping by?
No, that's all Indian documents. I don't have my I can show you my license here.
Okay. So who's Jamisha?
Me. And
So,
this is
so
my,
who's Anaya?
This is my name also. But this is my Jamisha Avlani. You can see my picture.
Okay.
This is me.
Okay. So this is not your first name.
No.
Okay.